Alrighty, guys, Madman Mondello coming at you live once again from the Gardendale Garage here in crazy tornado-stricken Alabama. Yeah. All right. Well, Mr. Drew Fonte and Shannon Stinson. Okay, this couple here went ahead and purchased an RGH off the website from us, and well, here it is. It's all done. Okay, it's got a 500 gig drive in it. It's up on the line servers. A 10-day trial, Purge 4.0 for GTA 5. College Football Revamped mod, the latest one, version 9. Alright, got BO2, MW3, and Ghost Offhosts, as well as Jiggy and Sentinel for zombies. And, of course, the repack from Smod, Goldeneye, 007. Alright, so she's all done, ready to go. We're going to boot it up. Okay, now, Drew and Shannon are new to this stuff, so... But all he could talk about to his wife was College Football Revamped. And I told his wife, I was like, do not blame me when he's up till 3 a.m. in the morning, okay? And you forgot what he looks like. All right? It's not my fault. Remember that. All right? So, anyway. We're booting up into FSD Dash. We're going to get some notifications from the server. There we are. Okay, life is good. All right? And we're at the dream theme, okay? Now, okay. You're new to RGHs, you're new to this stuff, okay, so pay attention to this entire video because there's a lot that we have to go over in order for you to be able to get this thing, to play it right and not have a problem, okay? So, please pay attention to this, alright? It's very important, alright? Now look, first I'm going to show you what you got on here, okay? Now under emulators, you got FCUX, which is NES emulator, plays all NES games, and yes, there's NES ROMs on there. You also got SNES 360. And your Super Nintendo ROMs on there as well. You got MAME. That plays everything under the sun. That thing is like trisexual, okay? It does everything, all right? Pretty much any stand-up arcade game, like all the way back to 1977, all right, is on there, okay? There's over 7,000 ROMs just in MAME alone. You got Genesis Plus 360, which is Mega Drive, which is Sega Genesis, okay? And then, of course, you got Game Boy Advance. There's a bunch of stuff on there, all right? And we'll get back here, and we're back at NES. Now, Xbox Classic games. There's some classic games on here from the original Xbox back in 2002, as you can see. All right, all the old titles. Okay, you got a bunch of them on there. Okay, now homebrew section. This is where the tools reside to go ahead and adjust settings on the console and all that kind of good stuff, and to blow it up. Okay, stay away from that one. Stay away from that one. All right. Once, if there's ever a dashboard update, don't freak out. Don't do it. Wait for me to get the Etsy build. I will build it in for you. I will send it to you right over the internet, and you'll be able to plug it into the friggin' Xbox and just flash it and be done. Okay? So if you don't want to get into that, you know, I mean, that's fine and dandy, but I would suggest that you read up on the Simple Man Flasher, what it does and all that, along with Flash 360. Alright? Now, Xbox Live Arcade. A mind-boggling amount of arcade games, as you can see. Alright? Now, if you do this, you wind up with this, okay? You don't want to do that, okay? And playing child support twice. Not a good thing, okay? And, of course, we have the repack of GoldenEye right here, 007, all right? Now, Xbox 360 games, okay? We've got a ton of them on there, all right? All the famous titles that we all know and love and play. Okay, we start with Advanced Warfare, and we'll work our way through. Okay, and as you can see, there's a lot of titles on here to have a blast with. Alright, and there's your NCAA Football 14, which is fully modded with the College Football Revamped mod version 9, okay? And we go down the list, you got the Mass Effect Trilogy, you got GTA, you got series of GTA, you know, you got your Gears of War series, the BO2s, the Call of Duties, all that crap, and then we're back here. So you got a ton of stuff on here, alright? Now, getting to the original dashboard, go to the homebrew section. If you have to go to the original dashboard, go to Xbox 360 dashboard, hit the A button, hit it again. Okay? Now, what is going to happen here, of course, is you're going to see Square pop up with your name on it. There you are. Okay? And, got it? Good. We'll bypass the sign-in for right now. And you will see that you're up, you're online, you're live. Okay? Our eyeball-pleasing HUD. Now, over in the 5th tab, you don't get the stock one here. This is our HUD here. All right, listen. These are cheats that are on the server that you can use with the games that are right there, like BO2, Ghost, MW3, and MW2 for right now. Okay. To disable the cheat, hit A if you don't want to use it, or to enable, hit A. It comes enabled right when you start up the server. Okay. Now we're going to go back to FSD Dash by hitting Xbox Home. That's going to take us back. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to load a profile. I'm going to show you a few mods on this thing. All right. So here we go. And let's see here now. All right. Now we'll click on this. Now I'm going to use an offline profile. Okay. It's not on Xbox Live. Okay, per se, but it's just an offline profile for right now. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to explore some mods with this thing. Okay. First off, we'll go on over, because I know this is what you bought this crazy thing for, was that right there. Okay? So anyway, we'll go to NCAA Football 14. We'll hit it. We'll start it up. It doesn't start up like the normal EA Sports one. Okay? This one starts up, as you can see, with the dude walking down the hallway with his head hung low because he lost the game or whatever. Okay? This guy's getting his nuts smashed. This guy's breaking his collarbone. That guy's giving everybody the finger. And this guy is drunk as fuck because he's spinning around, running around on a damn grassy field chasing a freaking rubber ball. All right? Oh, let's not forget they're patting each other on the ass, too. Yes, that's a big turn on. Like that. Nothing like a guy with muscles patting another guy on the ass. All right? So anyway, press the start button. And as you can see, the College Football Revamped, okay? Well, listen. All right, look. In order to utilize this whole thing properly, I'm going to tell you right now, you go to College Football Revamped GitHub. Okay, Google it. You will find it. Click on it. It shows if there's any updates that have to happen to it, they'll be there with simple, precise instructions on how to do it. Okay? Also, there's a whole bunch of other stuff in there too. There's links to rosters, all kinds of crazy stuff. All right? So if you really want to take advantage of this thing, go to the GitHub. Okay? You got the mod. It's already on here. Whatever you do from there is going to be up to you. All right? But to keep this thing updated, remember, they write for this thing, and they write updates all the time. They're always doing updates. So, you know, I mean, always check that GitHub, okay? So anyway, you got Play Now. All right, and as you can see, we have our team right here, okay? So on and so forth with the fat elephant. I know you're Tennessee. All right. Okay, you got your Dynasty, your Road to Glory, your team management, your settings, your 2020 season. They already downloaded a roster for you. There's one on there already. But, you know, I mean, of course, you're going to want to add some, and when you play with other people, they have rosters that you might want to play with, too, or whatever. You got your Ultimate Team, Xbox Live, My NCAA Legacy, and, of course, EA Sports Extras College Football Revamped. All right? So, pretty much, you know, I mean, there you go. It's ready to go. Load your profile, get some gold, get on a server, and start playing it. Okay? And don't forget about the GitHub. Okay? It's very important that you remember that, all right? Now, we'll get out of here. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you GTA 5. Okay? Because from what I understand, your son likes to play games too. Alright? And you're going to have to share the controller. Your wife told me that you don't like to share. Okay? It's not cool. Alright? He's your child. Oh, he's going to beat me. Alright, so anyway, okay? We'll go on over to Xbox 360 games now. I'm going to show you a little GTA 5 with Purge menu, okay? Now, this thing comes with a trial of 4.0, okay? It's in beta. It will be released. Okay, and when it does get released, that's when everybody's is going to update to 4.0. All right, he's just working on it because there is still some bugs in it. Okay, and that he's trying to fix. But from all intents and purposes, okay, you'll be able to go ahead and utilize 4.0 as a trial. And you know, if you want to, there's also 3.9 on this thing, which is the older menu. All right, so you can use that as well. All right, so now we're going to start this up. When this thing starts up, you're going to see a text box that pops up. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to hit A and use the default, you know, D-pad left and X to open the menu. All right, so just work with me on that. There we are. Okay, so just hit A right there, because 3.9 opens with D-pad left and X. 4.0 opens statically with right D-pad and right thumbstick. Okay, so you don't want to set them both at the same controls, because then it gets all crazy and everything. All right, you don't want to do that. All right, believe me, you don't. Okay. So, needless to say, don't do that. Alright? Now, we're going to load into a game save, alright? And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to manipulate this menu. Alright, also then, after that, I'm going to show you BO2 with the Offhosts on that, along with Jiggy and Sentinel for zombies. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how to get it online for the first time, which is very, very important that you need to pay attention to that, because if you don't, you're not going to get it online, okay? And you're going to be ripping your hair out. I don't want to see that. Alright, so anyway, alright, we'll take a walk outside. Okay, All right, and now the menu is actually streaming to the console right now. The XCX is stupid. Okay, so needless to say, it's streaming. Once it streams fully from the server, you're going to see this thing pop up from the right. You'll see 4.0. There it is. Okay, so we're going to close that out right now with right D-pad and right thumbstick, and we're going to open up 3.9 with D-pad left and X. That's the older menu. Okay, it's the original one from back in 2016. Okay, or 2015. I think it came out in 2015, late 2015, early 2016, something like that. Anyway, okay, look. Okay, there's your menu right there. If you go to Quick Start Options and hit A, there it is. Now, to turn one of these things on, just hit A. To turn it off, hit A. Okay, speed it back out to the main menu. See what I'm saying? Okay, so it's pretty simple. You just highlight what you need, and off you go. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to set the time back so people can see what the hell is going on. Okay? I'm going to back out of here. I'm going to back out of here, and now I'm going to back out of this menu. Okay? It's got a whole load of stuff right here. Okay? So, there we go. Now, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to open up 4.0. This is the newer menu, okay? Now, I open it up with right D-pad and right thumbstick. I'm going to go to Quick Start Options. I'm going to hit A, okay? I'm going to hit A. I'm going to turn God Mode on. All right, then I'm going to go ahead and give myself all the weapons. I'm going to have infinite ammo. I'm going to have Super Punch, Super Run, Super Jump, Super Swim, no Ragdoll, and don't freaking bother me on the damn phone. All right, now, look. You got Disable Idle Kick, Disable Mission Circles, and that's GTA Online only. Anything that's grayed out like that, all right, when it's grayed out, you can't use it unless you're online. When you're online, those come into play, all right, and also other menus come into play for this thing, all right, but you have to be online for that. You got to be in a session, okay? So now, we'll back out of here by hitting B. We'll go to Quick Options, okay, as you can see, go off the radar, it's GTA Online only, okay? You have Slow-Mo, which is self-explanatory. Clean Pet, if you get bullet wounds or whatever, or you're in a car, you hit Clean Pet, and guess what, it'll clean it all up, all right? Invisible Pet, Invisible Vehicle, okay? That's self-explanatory too. Now we have drone mode. Okay, now drone mode you can articulate with the thumbsticks. Okay, and then what you can do is you could pull in on the right trigger, that'll zoom you in, and then pull in on the left trigger, that'll zoom you out. Okay, if you highlight teleport to target zone, you can put yourself here, here, up on a roof. Yeah, let's see, over here. This guy just like there, and you can put yourself right in front of a car. Then you can go to air superiority, target the car, hit the right button, and guess what? Okay, yeah, wasn't that nice of me? Huh? You like that, huh? Okay, I'll bring myself back over here. Here, wait a minute. Ah, look, another car. See? So, with air superiority, hitting the RB button, well, that's all kinds of missiles and all that kind of good stuff, okay? Hitting the LB is the slow missiles going down, so you can actually watch them go down, see? Just like that. Just like this car thinks he's going to get away. Yeah, that didn't work out too well. Ooh, I just got a face full of freaking car, I think. All right, so anyway, yeah. Works good, okay? I don't need that car anyway. Don't need this car either. So anyway, you can make a complete menagerie mess of this thing. Again, you can go around the map just blowing people up if you want, okay? That's air superiority. All right, RC car mode. If you have a car, you can control it from the sky, just like a little remote control car. Also, you could tag someone in a session. And if they have a car and they're driving around, well, you can take control of their car, okay? Fun stuff. Then we have creator mode, okay? Vehicle spawner. You can spawn anything you want and put it anywhere you want, okay? See? There you go. There's a whole bunch of cars right there, okay? I just spawned a whole bunch. There you are, okay? Now, back out of there, back out of there. Okay, PTFX spawner. Okay, you got that as well. We'll turn off air superiority. Okay, and what we'll do is we'll get out of drone mode now. Okay? Let's see, where the hell am I? Oh, I'm in my garage. Boy, that car just knocked me right into my garage. Look at that. Wait a minute. Oh, look. What a disastrous mess I've got here. Okay, alright, so anyway. Now, if you go to My Player, it shows their wallet balance, health, armor, all that crap. If you go to all players when you're in a session, it'll show all their stuff so you know who to mug and who not to mug. Okay? Teleport locations. You can teleport anywhere you want. You got stash current location, where you're at, IPL maps, ahead 10 foot, into nearest vehicle, into personal vehicle. And then there is a whole slew, okay, of places to teleport to within Los Santos and places that shouldn't even be on the teleport list, but they are. Okay, so on and so forth, okay? So, recovery options, again, unavailable in story mode, okay? That will open up another menu. So if you have friends online, you can help them out. If you run into an idiot, you can do really horrible, nasty, terrible, mean things to them, okay? Character options, one of my favorites, okay? Here you go. Now, we can stash the current pet variation, or we can change it, okay? Now, you know, we can become a mercenary, we can become a jet pilot, but I like being a stripper because I'm in touch with my feminine side, and I got nipples, see? Okay, so there you go, and there's the cheeks of her ass right there, okay? Yes, crack kills, okay? So anyway, you become anything you want. All right? Back out of there. Spawn with random components. Randomize the components, okay? Now, go to component prop editor. You can change anything you want, or like her face, her mask, her hair, her torso, her legs, or her hands, or her JJ, her nipple, whatever you want to do, okay? Hats, glasses, and ears, okay? Isn't that nice? So, yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff. Genealogy editor. You're into test tubes. And you like lab coats and all kinds of good stuff like that. Well, you can start messing with their DNA. And believe me, some of the stuff that you can come up with is very scary. So, be careful with that. Restore original, and then of course we have animations. We can make her do anything that we want. Yes. Like sit-ups. See? There she is. Working out. That's good. Push-ups. Yeah. Buns of steel. Pull-ups. Now, if you're into sex, well, we can have the sex loop male, we can have the sex loop prostitute, we can have the shag loop, we can have the shag loop poppy, we can have the paparazzi shag loop, we have the BJ loop male, we have the BJ prostitute male, I think. Drunk driver loop male, okay, drunk driver loop female, okay, there you go. And there she is, like a freaking gorilla. Alright, so anyway, yeah. Boy, she's getting into that, ain't she? Okay, alright. Anyway, yeah, we can make her do a pole dance, or make her do this pole dance, or make her do this pole dance, we can make her do a private dance, a tap dance, the butt wag. Yeah, that looks good. Yep, like the butt wag. Yep, there you go, okay? So anyway, there you go, and a verse dance, and a heaven dance, and on fire. And electrocution. Okay, right? Shotgun damage. Oh, that had a... Oh, my God. Never did that one. That one's quite easy. Good God, boy. Wow. Okay, we're gonna stop her from doing... I'm scared to look at barrel rolling and meditate. Well, meditating can't be that bad. Barrel rolling? Oh my God. Okay, all right, yeah, all right. So you get the idea, right? Okay, good. So, yeah, fluid animations, okay? You'd be drunk as fuck. Okay, there you go. Yeah, how you doing? Ah, yeah, I'm doing all right over here. Yeah, let's see here. So anyway, yeah, drunk, okay? Stop that. And then we can put on scenarios like yoga. Yes. Stretch it out. There you go. That's it. Yay! Okay. Enough yoga. Alright, so anyway. Get the idea, right? I don't think you want to let your son play this, okay? I'm not sure. Okay. You got pet options, okay? We can spawn pets. We can spawn anything we want, okay? Now it all depends upon you. Me, I like strippers. I like a bunch of them. Like right here and here and here and here and here. Typical male. What do you want? Okay? There we go. And I got my strippers, okay? Life is good. Yep, there they are. Okay? Aren't they cute? So, we're back out of there. Now, you can go ahead and you can grab a hold of a pet, and you can see the arrow above them, right? Well, you could delete the pet, okay? Now, I'm not going to delete any of them because I like them. See, but you can select any which one you want right here, okay? And you can teleport to them or delete them or delete all of them. Doesn't matter, okay? Vehicle options. If you have a car, you want to go ahead and tint the windows, make it do different color smoke, different color rims, different paint jobs, upgrade the transmission, the engine, all that crap, put armor plating on it or whatever. You can. That's what that's for. Los Santos Customs, that's to go ahead and spawn on the ground. Spawn cars, motorcycles, boats, transvestites, and all that kind of good stuff. Your weapons options, okay? Now, this is the fun one right here. The gravity gun. When a hooker gets out of line, just grab hold of her like that, and we can put her up in the air. There we go. We can spin her around. Yep, there she goes. Yeah. You like that, huh? Yeah, you do. Then we can hit the RB button and throw her up in the air and bring her back like a freaking boomerang, and throw her up in the air and bring her back like a boomerang, and then bash her into the ground and use her as a weapon. Okay, see? Works really good. Oh, and you pulling LB, well, it's like a yo-yo, because here she comes, okay? You could use her to, like, knock over hookers, do all kinds of crazy stuff, bring her back, see? And she'll go all over the damn place and bring her over here and bring her over here. This poor stripper don't know what the hell's going on, and so on and so forth. And you do all kinds of crazy stuff. And then once you're done with her, throw her up in the air and let her go. She'll come down sooner or later, okay? Then you can grab another one, like this, see? And we use her, too, see? Put her up against a freaking, bash her up against a wall, whatever you want to do, okay? And bring her back, whatever, okay? And grab hold of her, yeah, move her around. We can even grab hold of a car. We can do that, too, see? And we use it for a weapon, bring it back, yep, there we go. And when we're done with it, throw it up in the air and let it go. It'll come down, sooner or later. That's a gravity gun. Now, when you're out of bullets, and you want to have some fun, just grab the Tony Stripper Flinger, okay? And you can actually use them as bullets. See, they work good as a weapon, okay? You knocked over all kinds of things over there, okay? Including another hooker, so on and so forth. And they do have velocity. They do hurt. See, this car's in God mode, so you can't really hurt it too badly, okay? But any other card that is not in God mode, well, you can knock the crap out of it, okay? So, ooh, that one skipped. Did you see that? That was like skipping off a friggin' rock. That was skipping a rock on a friggin' pond or whatever. So anyway, there you go, Tony Stripper Pointer. You get all kinds of stuff. Gravity gun, cash gun, teleport gun, firework gun, custom ammo gun, explosive ammo, fire ammo, and force field, okay? With the force field, if you turn that on, anybody around you is going to get blown up and feel real sick, okay? So, we're done there. Missed options, protections, menu options. Yeah, you can make it bigger, smaller, whatever you want to do, okay? It's all right there. All right, we'll back out of there now. And you got creator mode. Now, this is weird stuff. I have no idea, okay? I really don't, okay? So, you can explore and figure it out, okay? It's nutty, all right? And let's see, you got my stat stuff, beta official frame per second. That's 4.0 in a nutshell. So you do a lot with it. All right. So anyway, we're gonna get out of here now. We're gonna go over here, and we'll bring this back. All right. Now, I know you're probably going like, "Oh my God," but it's all good. Anyway, we're back at FSD Dash. All right. Now, all right. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna show you the Offhosts, and I'm gonna show you Jiggy and Sentinel for BO2. Okay. So. What we're going to do is we'll go over in here, all right, and we'll go over to BO2. We're going to use BO2 because that has two inherent menus in it that are injected. They're not on the other games, okay? One of them is Jiggy and one of them is Sentinel. Sentinel is for zombies and Jiggy's for multiplayer, okay? And the reason why I'm going to use this is because the Offhost works with this as well. So evidently you can have three menus all at the same time on just BO2 alone, okay? So we'll start this up. All right, and we're going to start it. There we go. Okay, we'll start that up. And now what we'll do is we will do a multiplayer game. Okay? So, you with me? Good. Multiplayer. All right? Now, what we're going to do here is it's going to go ahead. It's going to load multiplayer. Black Ops 2 cheats are loaded. Everything's good to go. We're going to do a local game. I'm going to set up the bots. I'm going to get 9 of them. And then I'm going to start the match. Okay? Now, to open up Jiggy menu, hold in left trigger, push down the right thumbstick. Okay? That will open it up. You're going to use A to select and X to back out. Then for the Offhost, D-pad left to open it, X to select, B to back out, D-pad left to close it. Yeah, it's a lot of controls, but you're going to have to get used to it, okay? So, we'll start the match. Like I said, when you get one of these things, it's not a normal Xbox anymore, okay? You know, and there's a lot of things that you can do with it, okay? So, bear with me. There's a learning curve to it, believe me. All right? Not everyone can actually understand it all in one shot. It doesn't work that way. So we'll go ahead and we'll grab a gun. Now, we'll hold in left trigger, push down the right thumbstick. There's a Jiggy menu. A to select. We're going to use quick mods, and you'll see a whole bunch of stuff come on here, what's on, okay? And you can see it over here, okay? Now, we'll go ahead, we'll back out of there by hitting X. All right, and then what we'll do is we'll go down, and we'll check out bullets, okay? I'm going to go ahead, we'll use swarms and grenades and explosive bullets. There we go. We use dog bullets and flare bullets. That way we can bite them and set them on fire all at the same time. And we'll hit X and back out of there, and we'll back out of there. Now, hitting D-pad left opens the Offhost. Now, the Offhost is very simple, okay, as you can see. Use X to select, and X, and use the D-pad to go down. Hit this on screen. Do these three right here. Go to ESP. Turn that on. We're going to turn pyramids on. Name, distance, weapon, and snap lines, okay? Now, once we're done, stand up, hit B. D-pad left, close that out, come out here. When they turn blue, let them have it, okay? We can fly through here because we have Jiggy loaded, all right? And that's holding in on the left button right there. And we can get a bird's eye view of everybody and everything that's in here and blow up everything that we can, okay? And they can't kill you because you're in God mode. Now, when in doubt, okay, you can open up Jiggy. We can go to aimbot. We can use unfair aimbot. And now we get automatic headshots and shoot through buildings, schools, and everything else, and victory is mine, okay? We just pissed off everybody in the lobby, and now they're going to probably try to report your account. Okay? Not a good thing to do. Don't do that, okay? I mean, be nice. Don't do this. This is just demonstration, okay? Now that's done, all right, I'm going to show you zombies here, okay? So we're going to back out of here. Here we go, okay? Yep. All right, good. Now, we'll go ahead, we'll back out of here, yes. And then we'll back out of here, and I'm going to go right to zombies. Now, I'm going to show you Sentinel menu. Sentinel menu is for zombies, okay? Hold in left trigger, push down the right thumbstick. That opens it up. X to select. And then push it on the right thumbstick to back out of it, okay? So, we'll do a local game real quick. Okay? And we'll choose this, and we'll do this, and we'll do this, and we'll start the match, okay? Now, I'm going to explain this as I did Jiggy and the Offhost. and this is pretty much going to be the same thing, okay? Except subtle differences, okay? So then we're loading up now, and you're going to see it's going to come with the instructions over here somewhere, okay? There you go. All right, now we're going to hold the left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick. Okay, let's open it up. X to select. We're going to turn God mode on with X, infinite ammo. We're going to go ahead, we'll do unlimited sprint, double speed, no clip, and we'll do toggle the aimbot. Okay, now we'll hit the right thumbstick to back out of the sub menu, and if you hit the right thumbstick again, you'll close the menu completely. Okay, so hold in left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick, there it is. We'll go to weapons menu, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick something that's really, really nasty that works real good. Now I'm in God mode, so I don't have to worry about these idiots here. Okay, yeah, aren't they nice? Look at that. Really. So, now we have God mode on, and we have a fully automatic RPG. So it's easy just to pull the left trigger, and then pull the right trigger, and then pretty much everything is blown up in the game. Okay, all the zombies are dead now, and everything's fine and dandy, okay, as you can see. Alright, now, okay. Now, personal mods, weapon mods, fun menu, models menu, forge menu, zombies menu, power-up menu, rounds menu, teleport menu, map mods, you know, lobby mods, game settings, menu settings, players menu, all players menu. That's if you're in sessions and everything. Excuse me while okay? So anyway, that's how that works, okay? So you're going to have to get used to it, and you're going to have to explore, all right? Now, get out of here. Xbox home, yes. Now I'm going to show you how to get this thing online for the first time. Yeah. Hey, Tyler, how are you, man? Good to see you, brother. What you been up to? Staying in trouble or what? I know you. Nah, you're not out of it. Nah. Anyway, okay. Now, all right. Now, there's a certain way to get this thing online for the first time. You have to do this one time. If you're going to leave it at your house, you just got to do it one time. That's it. If you take it to another guy's house or something like that, well, then you have to go ahead and you got to reset the network up. Okay? But anyway, I'm going to show you how to get it online for the first time when you get it, okay? Now, what we do, you don't just power it on because that's not going to work, okay? You're going to wind up with a mess on your hands if you do that. What you got to do is you plug it in, plug your HDMI cord in, get all that crap ready. I want you to pull the drive door, okay? And then what I want you to do is I want you to grab hold of the hard drive and pull it out of there, okay? Then, what we're going to do is we're going to power it on. Now, the system is going to boot. When the system boots, okay, you're going to get the regular Xbox 360 logo, and it's a very fast booter, as you can see, okay, one cycle wonder right here, okay, which is pretty cool. All right, but anyway, it's going to boot up. Now you're going to get the stock dashboard. Everything that you've seen before is on here. It's not on here, okay? So what we do now is to get it online, we go up, we go over, we go to settings, we go to system, okay? Now what you do is you go to network settings. Now, under network settings, okay, your Wi-Fi access point is going to pop up over here somewhere, okay? When it does, click on it and put your password in. When you do that, it's going to automatically test the Xbox Live connection. You're going to get a check mark, and you're going to get 2 red X's, okay? Which is good. Now, on a stock Xbox, that's bad. But on this, it's good. Why? We want this not connected right here, right now. Because, you see, without a stealth server, if you were to directly connect to Xbox Live, all right, it would ban the KV immediately because it sees that it's a modified bootloader, okay? Meaning an RGH. All right, so you don't want to do that. We just want to be able to get it up on our local area network, which is your router right there. So we got that check mark, life is good. All right, we don't have to worry about these two. Don't care about them. All right? Now, once that happens, power the console off. Then what I want you to do, okay, is I want you to go ahead, take the hard drive, slip it back in, it'll see with a click. Just like that, close the drive door. The most important step in this thing is pulling the power cord out and leaving it out for 5 minutes. If you do not do that, you will not connect to Xbox Live. You will get DNS errors. It will not connect. It gets all confused. The TCP buffers get screwed and everything gets crazy, okay? So, leave this out for 5 minutes, okay? After 5 minutes is up, then you can plug it back in. The only reason why I'm plugging it back in is because it's already been on my network, okay? Now, with it, get in here, damn it. Okay, now, it's been on my network already. So the TCP should match, everything should match up, and it should work, okay? But for you, 5 minutes, all right? And, of course, this has bitten me in the ass before, and I had to sit there and reset with the LAN cable or friggin' sitting there with the plug out for 5 minutes, okay? Just like I had to do this morning because Xbox Live decided to play nasty with me. Didn't like that, okay? But that's okay. That's why I do these live streams, just so you can see, hey, I have problems too sometimes. It does happen, okay? So anyway, once we're done, plug it back in, plug your HDMI back in, all that crap, get it ready, and then power the console on, okay? Now, when the console powers on, it's going to boot up. Like I said, one-shot wonder, man. This thing is fast. It works really good. All right, now look. See the green stuff moving around? That's going to stop, okay? That's good, because now it locked onto the internet. Now it's booting into FSD Dash, and now we're going to get plugins because now it's on the internet. All right? Let's give it a second. And here we are. There's your notifications right there coming through. Sync your controller. All right? Now we're not done. Okay? Now we made it to the server. Okay? Now let's see if we made it to Xbox Live. All right? So now what we do is we go to the homebrew section right here. We open that up. Go to Xbox 360 dashboard. Hit the A button. Hit it again. A square should pop up with your name. Just like that. Okay? That means that you're connected to live. Okay? The DNS is correct. Okay? Got it? Good. Now, I'm going to tell you, like I tell everybody, okay? You can put a retail profile on here. But if you do that, you risk having it banned. Why? Because if you get crazy with BO2 or crazy in GTA 5 or whatever, you piss off people, they start to report you. And when they do, then Xbox takes a look at it and go, hey, wait a minute. We're on a modified bootloader. Huh. And then they ban your freaking profile. Now, if they ban a KV, you can always get a new KV. Okay? On my server, it's very, very far and few in between. But, as far as the profile is concerned, once it's banned, and you will not get it back. So if you have money into your profile and everything, do not use it on this damn thing. You can modify it. If you have a retail Xbox and you have it on that retail Xbox, you can modify it from a distance, okay? But don't put it on here. I'm going to tell you, you go to xboxlive.com/live, okay? Make a modder's account. Pick a silly name, pick a silly password, use silly Outlook, you know, for the freaking, or Outlook or whatever for freaking email credentials or whatever, okay, right? And make your password and everything, and make an account there. Once you do that, come back here, and then download it to the console. If it downloads correctly, it's going to look like this, alright, and then it's going to sign in. There you are, and life is good. Now, in the event that you have a problem downloading the profile, okay? And people have had this happen, all right? Where you're sitting there at the download screen for 15 minutes going, what the hell's going on? It got corrupted, okay? That's what happened. So what you do is you hit B, and you back out of there, and you come here. I'm going to show you how to fix that, just in case it happens. Up over Settings System, go to the hard drive, okay? Select the hard drive. Go to Profiles. Underneath these two profiles will be the profile that you tried to download, okay? Go down to it with the D-pad, hit A, and delete it right off the hard drive because it's no good, all right? Once you delete it, back out of here, back out of here, back out of here. Leave the hard drive highlighted. Hit Y. Clear system cache. Do it twice. It's once. And we're going to hit Y again. Clear system cache. Do it twice. There you go. Now, back out of here, back out of here. Up, over, social, sign in, sign out. Download the profile. It will download. It will work just fine. Once you're done there, guide button, Xbox Home. Go back to FSD Dash. Now, what we're going to do is once we make it back to FSD Dash, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how to unlock XBLA and DLC while your profile is signed in. This is just to make sure that everything is unlocked to the console and to your profile. So you go to the homebrew section right here. Okay? Go to XM360. Select it. Hit A. And it's going to take it a minute. There's a 500 gig drive. It's right now scanning the entire hard drive for all the XBLA and all the DLC content. Okay? If the stuff is not unlocked to the console or to the profile or whatever, you're not going to be able to use it. Which means it'll make you download, update packs, and all kinds of crazy stuff that you don't have to download because it's already on here. Okay? So it makes no sense to do that. That's why there's this tool right here. Excuse me. Now, XBLA. Okay? Very easy. D-pad, left over. Unlock XBLA. Hit A. Okay? 0 files unlocked. Already unlocked. Good. Show DLC. D-pad over twice. It's once. Twice. Unlock DLC. Hit A. Already unlocked. Good. Now we're done. Exit the dash. If you download any DLC or XBLA, remember to go to that tool and unlock it. Otherwise, you won't be able to use it. You'll be like, why is there an hard drive, but yet I can't use it? Well, you didn't unlock it. So, I mean, pretty much there you go. That's what that tool is for. Now, emulators. Very easy. Go on over to emulators. And like I said, it plays everything, okay? We'll use MAME for an example. Hit A. Hit A. Alright, now, there's MAME, okay? And there's the ROMs right there. Hold down on the right trigger, it goes down page by page. Everything from like 1983, 88, 79, so on and so forth, okay? Now, left trigger goes up page by page, okay? Yes, there was Mr. Do there and all that, and Galaga and all that kind of good stuff, alright? Now, using the D-pad, you can go down game by game. D-pad down, D-pad up, okay? A to launch the game. Follow the on-screen instructions, off you go. Y's for options. If you have an external hard drive, you can put ROMs on it, and you can list it out, and you'll be able to play the games off the external hard drive as well. While you're in the game, if you press on both thumbsticks at the same time, a menu will pop up. You can adjust the frames per second, the video, okay? If there's any mods to the game or whatever, they'll be in there to play it as well, okay? Once you're done, hit the guide button, bring it back to Xbox Home, and that's how you play emulators, and they all work the same way, okay? So, just so you know, like I said, you got a lot more than just an Xbox here. You've got actually a lot of consoles in one, okay? A little crazy. Alright, now, we're going to go over classic games, okay? Now, you remember the old big black Xbox. Well, these are the games that worked on that, okay? Now, as you can see, there's a bunch of them in here. Alright, now, this emulates the old Xbox. However, though, with the system on, with the server on, in this mode, it won't play it, okay? What will happen is if you hit it, and you start it up, you're just going to get a big black screen with nothing, alright? So, you have to put the system in bypass mode, which means you cut off the internet outside, okay? What you're doing is you're disabling plugins 2 through 5 in Dash Launch, alright? So the server's disabled, okay? So now, what do? I'll show you what bypass mode is. Power the console off, okay? Then what I want you to do is I want you to, this is bypass mode. Power and eject. Leave the tray hanging out until you reach FSD dash, okay? System booted, okay? We're leaving the tray hanging out. You're not going to get any notifications or anything like that because it's not online. It'll be on your local area network, but FSD is now booted up. Notice no plugins, okay? And now we can push the tray in, okay? Then we can go on over to our classic game and we can play the classic game that we want. Just like that. See, logo pops up, everything's cool, it's going to play, that's it. So you got Need for Speed Most Wanted from back in 2005 in 1080p. And life is good. And there it is, okay? And there's the stupid broad trying to tell me how to freaking drive, okay? Which I'm not going to listen to. So anyway, there you are, and it plays just like it would on an original Xbox. Now, to get out of it, hit the guide button. Xbox Home, yes. Now, if you want to play back online, Xbox 360 games or whatever, well, just power this console off and then power it back on normally, okay? And that'll enable all the plugins, and you'll be able to play online once again. Now, copying files and folders and all kinds of good stuff that you're going to need if you need to copy stuff over. All right, there are many ways to do this, okay? And I'm going to explain them to you. You can use a USB stick, you can use FTP, you can use Xbox 360 Neighborhood, okay? First, I'm going to explain the USB stick. You go out, and if you have like a menu that you want to put on, or you have a whole game or whatever, it doesn't matter, okay? The maximum size that you can use for a USB stick with FAT32 is going to be 64 gig, okay? So you can get a 64 gig drive, all right? USB stick. When you get that thing, what you can do is you put it in your computer, you right-click on it, and you format it, and you choose FAT32, not NTFS, but FAT32. Format it with that partition scheme on it. Then, what you do. You go ahead, you grab your game, your menu, or if you need to replace the KV if it gets banned or whatever for whatever reason, okay, you can go ahead and copy the KV to it, okay? Just copy it to the USB stick. Then what you do is you shove it in the Xbox, okay? Like so. Now what you do is you go down to this little program called File Manager and you select it. All right? Do not go in here. Do not go in the flash, okay? See it flashing? Don't go in there, okay? Why? That's the operating system. If you go in there and you delete something, it's one way. Okay, so you can like delete the HUD, you can delete the login, you can delete when it starts up, you can delete the bootstrap, you can do all kinds of crazy stuff. You can delete the HV, you can delete the freaking ZAM, whatever you want to do. And then when you try to power the console on, well, it's going to be bricked. And you're going to have to send it back to me, and I'm going to have to retag it. You don't want to do that. Okay, so stay out of the flash. Okay? Notice right window pane, left window pane. Pretty simple, right? Okay? So what do? All right. We want to go ahead and we want to copy a menu over or whatever, or KV or whatever. Okay. Choose HDD1 on your left side. Okay? And you will see everything is all nicely and neatly laid out. Games, that's where your Xbox 360 games live. This is where the emulators live. This is your content folder with all that DLC and XBLA. Okay? Your homebrew section, your original Xbox games, that all lives there. And this is the router drive right here where all your plugins are, including Dash Launch and all that, and XPDM and all that crap. Now, go on over to USB 0. We'll open that up in the right window pane. Okay? Now, I will use right trigger to go down because there's a lot of stuff on here. Alright? And there's a menu right there that I want to copy over. Okay? So I'm going to highlight it. Now I'm going to hit X. You notice the little X that pops up? See? Okay? I'm using X. Okay? Now what am I going to do? I'm going to bring this over here. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold in LB. Okay? See the arrow? That means we're copying from here to here. Now, these controls come into play. A, X, Y, B, rename. Okay? Pretty easy. So, hold LB, hit A, and it copies it. And there she is. Okay? You want to delete it? Leave that highlighted. Hit LB, and hit B. It's going to give you confirmation. You hit yes, and you're done and it's gone. Okay? It also works from left to right, just like hitting RB. There's your arrows. There's your controls that are live. Okay? Very simple. That's a simple way with a USB stick. Okay? Now, if you don't want to use a USB stick, which I really don't want to use, okay? I prefer copying my stuff using my computer. Alright? Now, this thing has an IP address on your local area network, 192.168.1.23. That's the identity that is on your local area network. Okay? We want to be able to access the Xbox. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to flip this over, and remember that IP address, 1.23 right there. Okay? Yours is going to be different, but that's what it is on my network. Now, what I'm going to do is there is a program called FTP. It's also known for Windows as WinSCP. You can download it, it's free. Okay? If you're running a Linux operating system, you can download FileZilla. That's also an FTP client, just named FileZilla. If you want to use your phone, you can go to your Play Store and download an FTP client there and connect to the Xbox as well. Alright? So, right now, you just grab it. Let's say you want to use WinSCP. Well, you download it, put it on your computer, install it like you would a normal program. Okay, bring it down here, and then click on WinSCP, and it comes up. Okay? Now, I'm going to make sure of the IP address of the Xbox, just to be on the safe side. Okay, 1.23. Alright. Now, what you're going to choose is the file protocol, which is going to be FTP. Now, you're going to type in 192.168.1.23. And remember, yours is going to be different, okay? So it's going to sign a totally different number or whatever. Right? Type in Xbox, and the password is going to be Xbox. Then you're going to hit login. Okay? It's going to find it, read your remote directory, and there you are. And like I said, stay out of the flash. Don't go in there, okay? We're going to utilize HDD1. Double-click on that. It'll open it up, and there it is, okay? It's like your games. Like I said, your Xbox 360 games, They're all in nice, neat little folders, each one of them, all by themselves, okay? As you can see. Now, okay, we'll go back. Okay, now, you want to copy a file over. It's pretty easy. Let's say it's this file right here. Well, all you got to do is left click on it, left click, hold it, bring it over here, and drop it. Okay? It will see it, it will copy it, there it goes, and it's done. Pretty easy, okay? You can copy entire games over. Just drop them into the games folder, and it'll go in the game, okay? You know, I mean, so, you know, if you got to copy a KV over, hey, grab the KV, bring it over, drop it. No problem, okay? Now, to delete the file, left click, right click, delete, and you're done. Okay. Boom, gone. All right? FTP. Now, if you want to venture off into insanity, we can use Xbox 360 Neighborhood, which was designed for, you know, developers kits, okay? But it works with an RGH as well. All you have to do is Google Xbox 360 Neighborhood SDK, latest edition. You will see all kinds of stuff pop up. Download it and install it on your computer. It's that simple. Here it is right here in the flesh, okay? The green blob. Yeah. Double click on that, open it up after you install it, okay? We will remove this one here because it no longer exists. Delete. Yes. And we will add the Xbox to the neighborhood. Double click. Welcome to the development wizard. Yee. Okay. Hit next. Now you can type in GtaV because this one is going to be the only one that's on your network until you decide to buy your son one. Okay, which you told me that's what you're going to probably do. And then you're going to have two. Okay, and they're going to have totally different IPs. So then you can't type in GtaV. You're going to have to type in the IP address of the Xbox. Okay? Otherwise, you'll be connected to his, and his will be connected to yours, and you'll be like, well, what am I doing? I thought it was on that one. No, it was on that one. No, I copy and pasted it over here. You're going to rip your hair out. So you have to use the IP address, okay? So anyway, all right, IP address. That's what I'm going to use. But you can type in GtaV once you get this thing, all right, and find it. 192.168.1.23. Okay? Hit next. Okay? Now found it. Now, I don't want to make it a default, but you do. You hit yes here, okay? Then you hit next. Finish. And there's the wizard as it drops the JTAG in the freaking folder right there. Now, what do? We can right-click on it and open, explore, reboot, screen capture, synchronize time, security, set as default to Xbox 360, delete, and properties. Okay? Now, just to open it up, double-click. Okay? Be prepared to sit on your butt for a minute because Microsoft has this uncanny way of not knowing how to program for their own crap. Right? Now, we're going to mess again. HED1 right here. That's it. Double click on that. Be prepared to wait some more. Yep. Getting old. My eyebrows are growing. Yep. Okay. Any day now. Waiting. There we are. Okay. Your files, your folders and everything all on the root drive right here. Copy a folder over or a file or whatever. Okay? Place that there. Okay? Right click here and open up another instance of File Explorer. There it is. Okay? Didn't put it over the X. Wow, I'm impressed. Okay, so now we want to go to the folder where your mod menu is or whatever. Okay? What we want to do, we want to select it with left. Left click, drag it, wait. There we go. Now we drop it. Now mind you, you drop it in a blank space. If you try to drop it over these files right here, it's going to say no. You see the red line with the circle, right? You can drop it in a folder though, as you can see. So if you have a whole game folder that has a game in it or whatever, well, you can just drop it right into the games. And then just scan with FSD dash, it'll find it, find the artwork, download it, and you're good to go. Okay? But anyway, just to copy it, just drag, drop. There it is. Now we want to delete it. Okay, so we will right click on it. Okay, and we will wait. Okay, that's good. That was quick. Okay, we will hit delete. And we will wait. There it is. Okay, now it wants confirmation. Yes, and we will wait. And now it's gone. There you go. Neighborhood in a nutshell. Done. Whoop. Well, let's just hope it doesn't crash my computer like it likes to every now and then. Close it out. Come on, you can do it. Okay, good. It didn't crash my Explorer. Okay. So sometimes you have to be careful with that, because it will do that. Okay, I promise you. But anyway, Mr. Fonte. Okay. Shannon. Thank you for putting up with my antics. Okay, I really do appreciate it. I know it was painful. But again, I want to thank you for your business, though. Okay, you know, I really do. Thank you very, very much. Dude, Tyler, don't start confusing people with how to RGH an Xbox with a USB stick. No, you cannot do that. For the final time, I'm not going to say that again. Okay? And if you say that one more time, I'm going to send you a glitter bomb. All right? So anyway, listen, guys, thanks so much for watching. I greatly do appreciate it. I hope that this helps out people somehow, some way, in some kind of productive way anyway. Okay? I hope that I explained this well enough and armed you enough with information that you can use. Okay? And you can become dangerous to yourself and to others. All right? So listen, thanks again for your business. Okay? I greatly do appreciate it. Yeah, I see you, Tyler. I'm going to send you, I'm telling you right now, you're pushing it. It may take a while for it to get there, but I promise you, I will build you a glitter bomb that you ain't never seen before, okay? You're going to be all the colors. You're going to be Ziggy Stardust when I'm through with you, all right? Anyway, listen, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Greatly do appreciate it. You all have a good one. I'm going to holler at you later. I got to get this thing out of here. Talk to y'all later. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one.